Hey friends, Katie, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be the shopping makeup tag, I believe it's called. I forget who I saw do this video, but I will link the creator and whoever I saw this do this video down below. I'm super excited because I love a good old tag video, and who doesn't love talking about makeup and shopping and that kind of stuff? I don't know, I'm on something else today. But yeah, I'm really excited about this video, so let's just get right into it. So the first question says, where do you shop for makeup? It kind of depends. Like, I'm not the person that shops at the same place every time for makeup. I shop at Target for makeup, occasionally Walmart when I want like drugstore stuff, and then when I don't mind going further out, I will go to Ulta, and occasionally I will get stuff at Sephora, but most time I'm like an Ulta and Target shopping for makeup kind of girl. And then sometimes I will go, like shop online, like ColourPop and stuff like that. It's like the only like, I guess, solo place I shop for makeup online. Like typically when I go online, it's usually ColourPop. Number 2 says, what is your budget, high-end or drugstore prices? It really depends. Eyeshadow palettes, I usually like high-end palettes, even though recently I have been getting into more drugstore palettes like from ColourPop and stuff like that. But I don't really have a price range. I definitely don't spend money every month on makeup. I don't buy makeup like every month, like and stuff. So like some things I will look for more drugstore things like foundations and concealers. I typically like to get more drugstore for those and stuff, like, so that's kind of my price range and everything. I try not to spend too much on makeup. I really more splurge with like eyeshadow palettes and stuff like that. I don't have like a set goal for myself, but I never spend like hundreds of dollars on makeup, so I guess I try to spend like there are those occasions where I will spend maybe $100 on makeup or $200 on makeup. That's very limited. Like, it's very rarely that I spend that much on makeup, but for the most part I feel like I'm very frugal with my makeup spending. Like, I only buy things when I need them, so if I run out of a foundation, I will repurchase that when it's needed. I won't buy foundations because I can, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty frugal in that way, where I try my best not to have a ton of products at the same time, if that makes any sense. I try not to do that, but for the most part I'm pretty frugal. I pretty much don't like to spend a ton of money on stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like to go too insane, but I do like spending money on makeup, if that makes any sense. So I splurge sometimes, but for the most part I feel like I guess if I had to set a budget on it, I would say maybe 100 and under, minus the special occasion times in my life, you know? Number 3 says, do you shop more online or in store? I'm a more in store makeup shopper, just because when it comes to foundations and concealers, you can see the shades right in front of yourself. You can swatch them with testers. You can really see what they look like in person. But occasionally I will shop online for makeup, and when I do that, it's typically eyeshadow palettes, blushes, that kind of stuff. I'm more of an in-store shopper, just kind of like to see what things look like before buying them, because there's some times where you buy something online, it doesn't look what you thought it would, and then you have to return it, or it's a pain. So I'm typically the in-store shopper, but occasionally I will shop online. Number 4 says, oh, do you go, this is like worded really strange, do you go makeup shopping with other people? I shop a lot of times with makeup with my mom, just because my mom and I share like that makeup love and that bond. None of my friends like really love makeup like I do. I mean, I will go to like Ulta in our mall with friends and they'll kind of shop with me, but like it's not like we're both like bonding over that, if that makes any sense. But typically when I go makeup shopping, it's with my mom. Number 5 is very interesting. It's, how do you talk yourself out of a purchase? So there's times where I really want to buy something, but I'm like, no, Katie, you don't need it right now. Wait it out. See if you really want it. I usually make mental lists, or I'll use like the Sephora Loves list or the Ulta Favorites list. And I'll usually make lists for things I want to buy. And then I will give myself times where I'm like, okay, if you can treat yourself, you can buy more makeup, and I'll like evaluate it and stuff. There's sometimes where I really want to buy something, but I have pretty good control because I do not want to go broke. I've been there before, don't love it. So I try to control myself when it comes to my makeup spending. I try to not buy makeup all the time. Like, I try to just chill out when it comes to that. I just don't like to buy too much makeup, you know what I mean? So I like, when it comes to talking to myself about purchases, I just evaluate it. Be like, do you really need this right now? You have 10 mascaras. Do you really need another? Like, I did this to myself the other day when I was at Ulta. I saw the Essence waterproof mascara and I was like, oh my God, I would love that. But then I was like, Katie, you don't need a waterproof mascara. You have one. Summer is dying down, so you're at the point where you don't really need a waterproof mascara. You could try it next summer. It'll still be there. So I had to talk to myself about that. And sometimes like, I'm really good about this. My mom has always taught me, like, evaluate if it's a need or a want. Like, it could be, I really want this sultry palette, but do I need it? Obviously not. I have like too many palettes. So I kind of evaluate it that way. So yeah, that's like a good old tip for you to decide if you need something or not. Be like, do I need this? Is it a need or a want? So want, maybe wait a bit and be like, okay, I still want it. Maybe I'll buy it for myself, treat myself. That's how it should go. Number 6 says, what makeup product is your favorite to buy? I love eyeshadow palettes because it's like my favorite thing to like test out, and it's fun to play with. They're so fun to play with. So I really like those. I also like trying new foundations every once in a while, concealers, that kind of stuff. But mainly it's eyeshadow palettes for me, or lipsticks. That's fun too. Yeah, those are like my, I guess, top things I like to buy, but mostly eyeshadow palettes because they're just so much fun to play with. You can create so many looks of them, and that's just. Number 7 says, what brand are you loyal to? I feel like there's a lot of brands I constantly purchase from. I have some Anastasia palettes. I have a lot from ColourPop. I feel like I'm pretty loyal to them. I feel like I order from them a couple times a year, which doesn't seem like a lot, but kind of is. I'm pretty loyal to them. I'm pretty loyal to just Ulta in general, the store, because I shop in there like a lot. Like, I remember the other day they look up your phone number to get like your card and everything so you can get points. And like, they'll be like, Katie? And I'll be like, yep, that's me. And they're like, oh, welcome back. And I'm like, yeah, I know, you're ready for my money. So yeah, I feel like I'm pretty loyal to them, but yeah, pretty much just Ulta in general for stores. I don't have like a specific brand I'm always buying from. There's brands I've bought from a couple times, but it's not like, oh, I buy from this brand every day, you know? Number 8 is, what other things do you spend fun money on besides makeup? So occasionally I'll buy clothes, but I don't really do it often. I don't really buy clothes. I kind of like, I don't know, I'm not like super into clothes shopping. Like, that's kind of weird. I mean, if I really love something, I'll buy it, but I'm pretty much like, the only thing I really feel like I spend my money on is like makeup, because I love makeup. It's an art expression for me. It's fun for me, so it's always fun to spend my money on makeup. So I don't know, but like clothes occasionally I spend my money on and stuff, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Number 9 says, who influenced you to buy the most makeup? That's hard because there's so many influencers I like love, and I'm like, okay, you mentioned this, I'll buy it. I feel like my top few would probably be the Taylor. I just bought something recently because of her. Renee Cutler here on YouTube. I feel like she also influences me. I feel like the top 2, Kathleen Lights, of course. I feel like if I was to mention 3 people, the Taylor, Kathleen Lights, Nicole Renee, all influence me to buy stuff all the time. So yeah. Number 10 says, what was your last purchase? So my last purchase was at Ulta. I actually have an Ulta haul on this on my blog, so I'll link that down below. But my last Ulta purchase, I got this Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation, this Essence Pure Nude Highlight. I also got like a concealer and then a setting spray. I really just spent that money, spent that coin, and yeah, that's my most recent purchase, and yeah, that's the last. And yeah, it was a good purchase because I actually saved $10 because I used an Ulta coupon. Yes, we love that. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below answering some of these questions. I would love to read your answers, and please subscribe if you're already. I post videos every single week, and I would love for you to be subscribed to my channel. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.